We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly gentlemen. I looked yesterday. 96% of our viewers are men. 96% of you are guys. So what's up, boys? How we doing? Thursdays are for the boys. And Thursdays we got some news about ETH, Merge. How it was lame and exactly what we thought. And kind of what you guys thought too. We had a poll that Colin put up last week, I think it was. What's going to happen with the ETH Merge? 3 options. We're going to go over those in a couple minutes. We have some Voyager news, which is probably why a majority of people that are watching this right now, which are mostly men because of the statistic I just told you, are here for. You're here for Voyager, right?
We need to get more girls watching us.
We do. Should we take our shirts off?
We just need more girls in crypto in general.
We do.
Would help out a lot.
Yeah. Just to get more people in. Really, I mean, girls make up a lot of percentage of people.
And money.
Money. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And other things.
Other things.
So yeah, what do you think about today? Today was the biggest day ever. Today was the biggest day since the creation of Bitcoin. I've heard that a million times pop up on my sponsored posts. I'm like, no.
Well, here's what I will say is I don't think, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there was a single time where Vitalik or any of the other creators of Ethereum ever said anything along the lines of this is going to pump the market. I think legally they can't say that anyways, but they didn't allude to price change at all. They just are trying to make their product more efficient and better.
That's it. And safer.
That's it. And safer, more environmentally friendly, blah, blah, blah. All that other. Yeah.
I just don't see. I never saw like what was it going to do? Like, what was the ETH merge going to do to the market? Were they going to find trillions of dollars out of the thin air and just put it into the crypto market? Or what was it? I'm asking this sincerely, like not being a butthole.
So I think the question is, all the big time YouTubers that were saying it's going to 3x from what a normal halving of Bitcoin does. They were all saying that. But how was that possibly going to happen? I see exactly what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't have the damn answer because I couldn't think of
one. Was anybody on here like, I got to go buy a ton of crypto today because the ETH merge happened? I just went through my normal day of work.
Yeah.
And didn't even think about it.
Maybe Tanner. Tanner, did you buy a crap ton of ETH last night at midnight or something like that?
Well, he's the only one who's got a bunch of money, so he probably did.
No, there was no catalyst in my mind of like switching from proof of work to proof of stake, what that was going to do in a positive sense. Exactly. I see what you're saying, and I couldn't find one in my brain, which is why I didn't go take my life savings and throw it in ETH last night or the last week, really. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's one of the things I DCA into. Bitcoin and Ethereum. After I got some Voyager spanking left and right, I was like, yeah, okay.
We got to rebuild.
We got to rebuild some stuff.
We got to rebuild this bad boy.
So that's what I did. But other than that, no, we're not sinking the life savings just yet. And it did go down. It went down. So like if you bought right before, you're now down. Yeah. You're not up.
You're definitely down.
So yeah, Tanner saying he wanted a bigger drop. Everyone on this channel probably want a bigger drop, and they've been listening to what we're saying. They probably listen to Cheeky Crypto too. They're talking about the same damn thing. So yeah, I was buying on the wrong blockchain. Yeah. Mike Ancatel, he's saying LFG.
Let's effing go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, boys.
Let's go. We do have update on the shirts.
Oh, go ahead.
They were sold out very quickly, but we still have 7 left. There are 7 shirts or hats left, 7 orders left. So use Crypto Swag. Did you put it in the comments?
Yep, it's in there.
Use Crypto Swag. Go get your free gear right now. We got 7 left. We put up 7 more right now. You can go get it.
Yep. You can go
hat or a shirt, whatever you want. Go get it. It's free. Shipping's free. No gimmicks here from the Crypto Boys. We don't mess around.
No. But what we will say is if you go to put in the discount code and it does not work, it's because you were too late and you might be watching this after the fact. And now you could always buy a Crypto Boy shirt. It's $20, I think it is on there, plus shipping and handling or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know what that'll come out to, but shirt, hat, do that while you can. And again, the only thing that we ask of you is that you post a picture of it when you get it on social media. Tag us, put it on YouTube somewhere somehow, comment to other people, put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, whatever else. We appreciate that, and we appreciate you guys, which is why we're giving those out for free.
And they're making them to order, so it will take just a little bit of time. We didn't want to get in all the gear and not have any sizes, so.
Right, exactly, because that would have been stupid.
Quickest, most efficient way to do it. But you can go get your free swag right now. Go to the comment section below.
What's up, Mr. TFO on the go from Boise, Idaho? And that rhymed quite a bit. Call me Dr. Seuss.
Boise, Idaho.
Boom.
They got a cool blue field.
They do. That is pretty sick. It's almost too blue, in my opinion. All right, here we are. Coin MC, 961, under $1 trillion, sitting right here.
We're falling, man.
Yeah, it's not great. It's just bouncing, man. It's just bouncing back and forth there.
No doubt.
I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, we're under 20K, which would never happen again ever after the last, bull
after
cycle.
After the Ethereum merge, it's never
merge.
Shut up.
Yeah, and then the ETH merge, I mean, clearly that worked out really well for the price of Ethereum, tanked it a little bit, so cool, underneath $1,500. If you got $1,500, you could buy yourself an ETH and a little more if you wanted to. XRP, 33 cents, Cardano, 47 cents almost. We'll round it up.
When is that thing going to hit 39 cents?
When it does, guess who's buying it?
When it does, it's going
Beep,
down
boop, 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 boop.
like a rock. And your boy is scooping up. He's scooping. Because in 2025... be a rich dude right here.
That's right. That is how we do it. We build in the bear markets, just like you should. Polygon, nothing really new there, even though they did have all that stuff with Kyle was talking about it last time with Disney.
Yes.
Maybe that's how we're going to buy our fast passes in Disney with a Polygon wallet.
I think it's Genie Plus.
Yeah. All right. Genie Plus will do.
But
we got lots of
same
emails all the
thing.
time. Same thing. Shall we move on?
Yep.
All right.
I don't care about this market.
We have not. We're on a 4-hour right now looking. So this is just, just chilling right there. We have not looked at the RSI lately. We are in oversold territory. We are getting down into that point of like, well, maybe it's time for it to run back up. However, looking right here, we were down there. We went up like a little bit, kind of came back down, up a little bit, kind of came back down. So I don't know, man. This whole trading thing is not for us, I don't think.
Haven't got there yet, David. We will get there in just a second.
Yep, we will get there next. Actually,
yeah, we'll skip to it next.
All right, we'll skip to it next for sure.
We'll skip to it next. Get you all what you want.
Let's do it. Let's just skip right to it.
Here we go, guys. So FTX is in the lead to buy crypto lender Voyager Digital Assets out of bankruptcy. So this is another great play by Voyager. Not that they've done a lot of great things, but they did a great thing by at least not taking the lowball offer that Chase and literally everyone else on the planet with eyes and some sort of brain said this is a bad idea to take this lowball offer because we're going to get way better offers. So them and Wave are kind of in front. Wave's just like a financial, like an asset manager. I think they got about $1 billion in assets underneath them. Seem to be the two leaders, but again, this is not this could honestly be nothing. I mean, some big player could not have even had their chance to put in their bids yet. I mean, there are so many things that happen behind closed doors. Like Chase said, these articles are going to come up. These leaks are going to come out. You never know how correct or how on point they are. So for right now, it looks like FTX and Wave, by the only information we have that we are reporting to you, are in the lead.
Yeah, and also kind of in this article, it's almost a little bit sketchy like the other ones have been of like, no one from FTX would comment even further, and no one from Wave would comment further. So, I mean, it could have just been he said, she said type of deal too.
Absolutely.
So who knows? But that's the most up-to-date information that we do have. As always, we will keep you updated as we go. We got a couple of questions from Lucy John. FTX will buy it if it was a trap for Steve. And then the other question, you think Voyager will reach $2? VGX token. I don't even know what VGX is at right now.
I don't know.
It had a big pump, didn't it?
I thought there was obviously where it was at one point in time, it was way over $2. So
way over.
So yeah, but do I think it could now? See, here's the thing. I honestly can't answer the question because I don't know what happens to the token, and Chase and I and stuff have talked about it. Like if they do get bought out, that's probably gone, I would assume. I don't know how they're going to reimburse the people who do hold it. I don't know all that. I don't have any answers, and I don't want to even speculate because I don't know, and no one knows. So if you do hold some VGX token right now, and like say you've got a ton of it, I would be a little worried, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, because if they're going to get bought out, the FTX ain't buying any of this stuff. Maybe you get something FTX wise, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you can get a 1-to-1 carryover or something like that of a FTT token.
Yeah, exactly right.
Maybe something you get similar, or like maybe a 70%. Like, hey, everyone just automatically gets X amount of what they owed or owned. But dude, I have no idea. I know Jason, my stepdad, he has a bunch of it. He has a bunch of VGX.
I think Tanner's got some too.
Yep.
Which I think that would be a good call for them to give out some, at least give people back some of their money. And if FTX keeps doing well, maybe if it's Binance that comes in there and they keep doing well, then good things are going to happen. But the bottom line is, like we've always said on this channel since day one, you're going to have to expect nothing back, and you're going to have to hope for the best. I'm hoping, and I've said this before and people got mad at me, and I really don't care, but I'm hoping most people get their USDC back, because I understand the logic of why they put it in there, why they felt safe, and ultimately they got absolutely just decimated by these dipshits at Voyager telling them it's safe, and it wasn't safe. And that pissed me off. I mean, the story I read yesterday, it was heartbreaking. This dude's whole life served our country, 250K gone, USDC.
Because he thought it was safe.
It was safe. He thought it was back.
He thought it was USD the way that they put it on their
Kinda put
platform.
it in there,
you know, so
not.
sketchy shit to steal
Sketchy.
people's money, man. That
Sketchy.
blows.
Sketchy.
I hate that. Hate it. Okay. Everyone wants them to hurry up, but like us yelling at them, like, oh, you know, it's not going to change anything. It's just a timing thing. It's a time, you know.
It is what it is.
We got to wait.
And we'll read it all, make sure everything we got's going on, bring Chase on, and we may not even be the first one to break exactly what happens, because we got to give Chase time to digest it, us to go over it. So just chill out, wait for us. We will bring you the best news we possibly can and as accurate as we possibly can. So wait for us when all that comes out.
Yeah.
We'll be on top of it. We got you back.
We will definitely hit you with the jargon in real world terms.
The mountains are blue. They are blue today.
Mountains were blue, baby. Yes, right. Let's see.
Also, hit the like button if you're with us.
Oh, yes.
Because you can. It'd be cool. If you don't want to, well, then just kidding.
It only takes you like 1 second to move your finger over. Like maybe if you're listening to your phone, whatever, you have to go out and then like it. We appreciate it. And we're not moving on in this live until you do.
And we're for texting and driving. So absolutely don't look at the road, look down, take your seatbelt off. I'm just joking.
God, it's a
completely
joke,
don't do
people.
that. It's a joke. Calm down.
All right, moving on. ethmerge. ethmerge is done.
ethmerge is a sleepy merge. Who cares?
That's right. Merge the turds.
I guess some unlocked. Didn't a bunch of Ethereum get unlocked today because of that?
That's a good question. I heard that it wasn't going to get unlocked today, but I don't know. Because people had staked ETH for a long time,
months,
for
years.
the merge to happen. And then I believe once it transitioned to proof of stake, there was a lockup period that I thought that they had to maintain first before they could just dump it. So it was basically a preventative way to prevent the markets from tanking.
True.
But I don't know. If someone else knows that answer, please drop it below, because that's a really freaking good question.
I have no idea.
Well, a couple things to talk about with the merge, guys. Clearly, it didn't exponentially explode like some people thought. We didn't think that was going to happen. We just didn't think that was a possibility. But it is interesting to talk about what the hell it even means now. Of course, proof of work transitioning to proof of stake. And now, you know, to run a validator node, because that's how it works with proof of stake stuff, you have to have 32 ETH. And at about $1,500 or so, that's like 48K. So I don't know how many people have 48K just laying around to buy themselves a bunch of ETH to be a validator on the network. Very interesting stuff, of course, to be a validator. We're not a validator on anyone, but it's something to consider if you're looking to make more money, if you're trying to stake more ETH. What's your thought on staking, or any of the questions that?
If I'm being completely honest with you, I have looked up ETH so much and the merge so much that I'm so over it, I don't care anymore. Okay. I'm like you. I'm DCAing in. I'm making good decisions. But I do have a couple comments I want to get to. Todd's comment about how he got screwed by Voyager and a lot of his money's in there, 100%. And then Hunter brings in a good point that he does think we're going to get more crypto back than people are leading on to believe. And honestly, I'm with Hunter. I think that it is in their best interest to give us back as much as possible, especially if FTX or someone like that is going to come in and take it. On top of that, they can make that money back via staking, via lending, via whatever else pretty quickly. I mean, $650 million is unbelievable amounts of money. But to people like that, it's really not that much. Yeah. I hate to say that, but it's just really not. They can make it happen, especially if they've already made it through this this bear market the way they have, and they're getting another million users, and they're getting, in my opinion, the best IP on the market. It's the easiest and user-friendly, as Todd had already mentioned.
Yeah, it seriously is. That's why everyone
everybody
used
used it.
That's why we told everyone to use it.
Deposit your dollars, your USD, they're backed by the FDIC, you're good to go. And then you realize that you get stabbed in the throat 9 times and they're not.
Jeez, probably couldn't say that on here. But yeah, that's exactly what it felt like. I mean, literally, feeling for feeling of what Colin just said, guaranteed. So it sucks. We're hoping for more than 0, but if 0 happens, is what it is. Well, also, and to get yourself out of that predicament, all they need to do is like hang on for dear life for the next bull run. Sure, maybe it's a year, maybe it's 2 years, maybe it's 3 years, who knows? But like that could easily get them out of this trouble.
Just say you got to keep it on the platform somehow. I don't know how they do it. Don't ask me. But they in 2 years you're gonna get it back. I don't care.
Dude said E2 Voyager. Yes, I think there's a Shakespeare reference. E2 Brute. Yeah, that's actually funny.
That is
I like
funny.
that one.
That's creative.
That is creative.
That is creative.
Love it, Todd Harrington. Okay, well, Colin's over the ETH merge, so and so am I.
I don't mean to be negative Nancy. I really don't. If you guys want to talk more about it, let's do it. I'm just over it.
Yeah, it's just it wasn't what people thought it might have could have been.
It was just like you said before. It was like when they put on the foil hats and everybody ran outside. It's like it's going from 1999 to 2000. Oh my God, what happened? And it's a normal night. It went from midnight to 12:01.
Right. Yeah, literally no difference at all.
Same.
So don't get your panties in a bunch. Gary Gensler, though, did come out right after the merge, basically say proof of stake cryptocurrencies could be subject to security regulations from the SEC. He's, of course, the head of the SEC. He's a douche canoe. But, yeah. So,
okay. Proof of stake has been on forever. Yeah. Why say this now, John?
Why now?
Why now?
Why now? Well, because I mean, if you typed in ETH, it probably goes instantly to ethmerge countdown.
Yep.
If you type it in on Google in the last 3 days or 5 days, really. So that's the only reason why why he's saying stuff like this.
Yeah.
And he did say, "Oh, I'm not targeted at any crypto by any means." Well, yeah, you are. You're talking about Ethereum.
Shut up.
That's exactly
stupid.
what you're talking about. You idiot.
You are exactly doing that.
Mm-hmm. So that's an argument I would like to discuss too, is do you think that market cap wise, Ethereum is ever going to flip Bitcoin? You think there's a possibility that the market cap or, how much is in it for ETH will flip Bitcoin?
Just at any point in time down the road as far as you can go.
Yeah.
In my own personal opinion, absolutely not. No. Here's why. And let me tell you, is that the big time investors want something that is the hardest thing to crack, the hardest thing to break. They want their store of value in the biggest, most trusted crypto, and like when everybody thinks of crypto, they just say Bitcoin, even though it's a type of crypto. They don't say Ethereum. Now, maybe somewhere down the road we'll probably be long gone at this time, maybe, but you don't see the Michael Saylors of the world investing their whole life into Ethereum. That I still think it's too slow. I still think they have issues. I still think the transaction fees are still too high. And I still think there are too many competitors for it. There is no competitor for Bitcoin. There's no one coming and stealing Bitcoin's spotlight. It's just the way it is.
That's a great argument. I would agree 1,000%. A lot, like almost all I've ever heard with this argument say, yes, ETH is going to flip it. All the big time YouTubers say it because they have a shit ton of ETH.
Yes, and guess what they're going to do? As soon as you be like, yeah, let's get into it, they selling it to you. They selling it to you, you idiots.
Well, and here's the small piece too to add on to what Colin said. Think about it this way, guys, is if Bitcoin is a little bit slow, but it's pretty darn cheap, if you're moving millions of dollars worth overseas, there's no borders to be had here. I mean, you can send it to someone in Zimbabwe right now, and it'll take you a couple minutes, and it's done. That's it. It's so easy, and it's preserving the amount of money that they have as these massive institutions. I agree 1,000%. I don't think that it'll flip it ever. It won't happen.
There is a lot of people in the chat that say they think it will.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think it will? What is your thoughts on it? Is it just because it's more versatile? Because you got to remember that the main people who are buying these assets, who are really, it's only $1 trillion market cap. Like, let's be not even $1 trillion market cap. The people who are buying this just want to keep their money there. They don't care what happens. Now, when you have fluctuations like you have with Ethereum, that has went from, however high it got up to. What did it get up to this year? Almost 5,000, right?
Yeah.
So
5 or 6. Almost.
All the way down to under 900. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't want that to happen, and they don't want the abilities of other people to come in and really fluctuate that market. That's why they're keeping it with Bitcoin and that store to value.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just my opinion. And if it does, it does, but I don't see it happening.
Maybe we're wrong. Yeah, absolutely.
And I will eat crow on that all day. I'll eat my words all day long.
Crypto.com tokens? You'd eat crow? The tokens?
No, I wouldn't eat those.
Oh, yeah. I got
Crypto.com tokens.
Speaking of Crypto.com tokens, the staking thing to like get your free Spotify and whatever, that's about to be done by the end of this year.
Oh, they are taking that off, aren't they?
Taking that shit away from everybody.
Bunch of idiots,
taking
man.
it from everybody. Oh, good question here. Chiefs or Chargers tonight? Who you got?
Chiefs.
Chiefs. One of our guys in our office I hate him. I do not like him at all. He's a huge Chiefs fan, loves Patrick Mahomes, so I'm going to have to go with Chargers.
Well, good. I hope he loses. Let's go Chargers. I just don't care about the NFL. You're saying you're talking college football, you in my realm.
That's
NFL,
right.
I like the Bears when they're good. That's about it.
So you don't like the Bears?
No.
They're not there.
They did win.
They did win.
They won.
That was a cool game, too.
They about to beat the Packers this weekend, too. I think they play.
Mm-hmm, they do, yeah.
Aaron, the interviews from Aaron Rodgers lately have really made me like him more.
I was thinking the same thing.
He is so funny. Like, he just doesn't give a crap about anything.
You listen to the Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
It's good.
It's great. I instantly was like, I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan.
Did you see the Barstool Sports interview with him?
Yes.
Absolutely hilarious.
Dude, it was
like,
it was impromptu.
Hilarious.
He didn't know any of the questions going in. Guaranteed.
Hilarious.
It was funny.
Oh,
dude,
my
they
gosh.
do a great job.
Those guys do.
They do an awesome job.
You guys should watch it.
And you definitely should. And you should also go down in the description, buy yourself a Crypto Boy shirt and hat for free.
And it's free. You don't even have to buy it.
Nope.
All you gotta do is put in crypto swag. We have 7 left. We ended it early because we didn't realize that we actually had 7 left, so we opened it back up. It is open right now.
Boom.
Go get your crypto swag.
Mm-hmm. And while you're doing that, make sure that you tap the little like and the little subscribe on the channel at the bottom of your screen right now, because that does the Crypto Boys wonders. So much wonders. It'd be wonderful if Voyager gave us all our money back too. How about that?
Yeah, that would be ideal. And this Voyager thing, I'll be honest, it's got my panties in a bunch over the last few hours, days, whatever. Like even last night, I was spinning about it, and then people were being like, "Oh, you guys use clickbait?" Like, yeah, it's YouTube. Shut up. Like, no, duh. Like, did you the dude that called us out on Twitter?
Yeah.
I was like, did you even watch? Did you watch the video? Did you use your eyes and your ears and your little peanut brain and watch the video?
Someone called us out for being awful clickbaity, and then someone
come
else
on,
comment
bro.
below,
Come
and
on.
they said, "Oh, good. Now that you said that, I don't have to watch the video. Good thing I didn't waste my time." It's like, bro, neither of you watched the video.
Neither you watched
you
it.
idiot.
Like, just don't comment if you didn't watch
The
video,
idea of
buddy.
the number one thing that people see when they're on YouTube to watch a video is they're scrolling down and they are looking at the thumbnail. The
Yes.
thumbnail has to catch your eye
It has
for
to.
at least a half a second for you to even look at the title,
Yes.
whether you like it or not. You know, like that is the number one thing. So for us to put shitty thumbnails on there, no one will ever watch a single one of our videos. No one wants that.
Not gonna happen.
No.
Yep.
Come on.
Agreed 100%.
Come on, boy.
It is what it is, though. We're moving on.
We will move on. And we have no more articles to talk about right now, but we do have Q&A discussion, of course. If you have any, we've been doing that basically. But
Yeah.
If you got anything else, you let me know.
What do you think? What do you think? So what do you think's going? Or what do you think's going on tomorrow, video wise? You got Harmony coming out?
I do have a Harmony update. There was one person commented like 4 times in the last week, like, "Hey, Harmony update,
Yeah,
Harmony
I saw
update"
that.
on like random videos. So that's coming out for you, random person that wanted that. I tell you what, it's a little bit of a different spin, but is what it is. So go watch that tomorrow. It'll be out at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time here, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. You can check that out. That is my last day of my current job, actually, too.
Crazy.
Moving on to a bigger and better.
So
better stuff.
now that we're back under 20K again, and things are feeling bearish again now because there's no more ethmerge, and we got the Vassal popping up though.
Oh yeah. Next week.
So what do you think is going to happen? Like which one of these dips or pullbacks are going to take us down, because eventually there will be a bottom in, and we will not know, obviously. Like, when is that going to happen? Do you still see November timeline, December timeline?
Yep, I can see November, December being the bottom of the market. I think mid-December or so, like right before we go to St. John.
Okay.
That will be the time, in my just guesstimation opinion, that's when the bottom will be in, and it will only start to creep up from there. And things that will drive it down there, couple things. One, housing market in China. That bad boy is not going anywhere positive. Still the war overseas, which is just happens to pop up every once in a while, like, oh yeah, there's some news here going on.
Supposed to get worse too.
Supposed to get worse. We're potentially going to get a 1.0 basis point Fed interest rate hike.
Saw that
coming up here. I mean, it could be 0.75, which sucks. It could be 1 whole point. Like, that's unheard of.
If it's 1, that's going.
If it's 1,
you better get that money ready.
That's right. That could be the thing that drives it down to 15K.
Yeah.
I'm still calling 15K.
Okay.
That's what I think. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 15K is the new 100K, and it'll never get there, and then I'll miss the opportunity for the bottom. But that's my thought, dude.
I'm going to do someone on here, and you can kind of go through the comments from it. But one of our regular listeners, Will, I think he said it pretty well, is that he's like, I put it in at 17.9 or whatever when that last dip happened down there. And he's like, I just got tired of watching the market. I wanted to look at my business. I wanted to focus on other things. And he's like, I just put it all in, and I'm invested. That's where I'm at until the next bull run.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, he bought it at 17.5 or whatever. What's the difference if it goes down to 15 or 14 when the price of Bitcoin is over 150K?
Yeah.
Whether you bought it at 15 or 17,
not much.
Doesn't really matter too much.
Depending on the fear factor, depending on that.
Sure.
Depends. But yes, agreed.
One question was, what's your favorite? What's your ETH prediction for the weekend? Do you think it's going to change anything?
I think it's still going to go down. I really do. I think you're gonna catch it you're gonna catch a $900 ETH. That's what I think. I don't think it's gonna be this weekend. It could be. I don't know, but I still think somewhere down the road you're gonna see a sub 1,000. You're gonna see a 3-digit ETH.
I think Ethereum right now is like, we're sitting out on a boat in the middle of a lake. It's real quiet. No water's around. Maybe you see a fish pop every once in a while, and we just took a big rock and threw it in the water. Like, we just kind of perturbed everything a little bit, but real soon it's going to go back to just following Bitcoin exactly how it's been.
So we're in the middle of a lake, but you said there's no water around.
No, there's not much going on in the water.
Not much going on.
We're in the water.
We're in the water.
We're in the water. Did I say that? Fact check me, people. Yeah, so there's water, and we threw a big rock into it. You know, just kind of like big change, and then it goes back to nothing.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was just a ripple and back to normal.
Ripple. SEC loss.
You gonna do any swing trading? I got some swing trades, I think, in my back pocket.
Okay, Silo?
No, I think I might do a little Cardano.
Ooh, a little Cardano swingy swing, huh?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, the Cardano that you've been waiting for 38 cents.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love you. You're scratching, man. You're just getting, you want it. You want to buy some.
I want it like a crackhead. No doubt. There's no doubt. All right, what do we got?
That's it. This person is talking about something that doesn't make any sense. Shiba Inu. Yeah.
That's true. The reason.
Not much. How about this, guys? I mean,
Lucy John saying $2 VGX tonight.
I will take that bet, and I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, did you see Kyle Reyes? Yeah, dude, he is all over this LCR. All over it.
Yeah.
Dude, they're already doubled up on that.
That's pretty awesome.
In a bear market, that's awesome.
I'm glad.
Take profits, my mans and my man's friends. Take profits.
LCR peeps. Yeah, we don't have any of it.
Pancake swap.
So you get it.
Pancake swap.
Swap them pancakes. Bang, bang, boom, boom. Anything else?
If you guys have anything else, we'll stay on for another minute or so. Put it down in the comments below, and we will address it. But we've got Harmony coming out. We finally have H-Bar coming out the following week, a Monday. It's going to be ready Monday. Going to shoot that. And I'm very excited for it. I'm not going to lie. I haven't spent this long on a video in a long time. Maybe never. It might be the longest I've spent on one. But it's an interesting project, to say the least. Interesting project.
I think this is going to be a tough edit for you, honestly,
is.
Because you're going to have so much information in your brain. Lucy, what's your question?
And I want to keep it under 8 minutes. So we'll see. I don't know if that's possible.
Okay. I'm not. We don't do Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Shiba Renum. We don't do stuff like that here on this channel. So
just don't know.
So no comment. even though we just commented on it. So
we'll comment to you about not
commenting about the no comment zone that we got rolling here. Maybe one more minute or so.
Yep. What you got going on? What you thinking? What you thinking about the market?
Oh, right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I told you. It's definitely going down.
Mm-hmm.
It's going down for sure.
Agreed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I actually get a sign-on bonus
for
my new job when I start next week. So I'm probably just going to take all of that and just throw it into crypto. Don't tell my wife. She's definitely not watching right now. So, is what it is.
All right. You want to sign us off?
I will sign us off.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. That was awesome. Great live. It is getting hot in here because you guys are just commenting left and right. We appreciate it, as always, for you guys rocking with the fittest crypto channel on YouTube. We're out.
Go get your crypto swag.